friends, how are you? Right, I'm just cooking dinner. Thought I would bring you with me. Well, I'm not going anywhere, but you get it, right? So we're having pork chops, and I'm making my homemade mac and cheese for dinner. So figured you could just hang out with me. Unfortunately, I am out of our own homegrown pork chops, so we had to go with the store stuff. If you've never tasted homegrown pork chops, pork in general, I tell you what, the difference from the store stuff is insane, and it's so much better. The homegrown stuff is just, you can't beat it. That's why we're doing pigs again in the spring. Until then, we gotta deal with this. I switched you to my bigger tripod because this little guy was not cutting it. Alright, so I'm just doing some pork chops today. And I season them with all kinds of stuff. You guys like adobo? I love this stuff. I use it all the time. Also, this stuff. Kids love this. So I usually put it on the meat. So I'm just going to go in with salt and pepper. And I will do both sides. Some adobo. This is garlic salt. And then we have this. This stuff is really good on pork chops. It's probably my favorite. Pork chops are probably my favorite meat to put this on. It just goes really well. So what do you guys think about this new schedule with mixing things up a bit? Because, you know, with my channel, it's called, well, my business in general, it's called Country View Homestead. So it's all homestead stuff. It's not just animals. It's not just crafting. It's not just gardening. It's all of the above and more. So I thought I would add some cooking into this, just everyday life stuff. I actually really like it. People that I watch that include everyday stuff in their content, because you get to know the person better. You know what I mean? Like my videos for crafting are, you don't even see my face right now. I am working on fixing that so that it can be a little different, but I'm limited with my space. All right, so these are gonna go in the oven, and then I'm gonna put water on for the mac and cheese. We're going to the movies tonight, so I'm actually cooking a little bit earlier than I normally would. It's like 3:43, so dinner should be ready by 4:30-ish. It's not too much earlier, but it's just because we're going to the movies. Did you know that adding a lid to your pot will make it boil faster? So those are fairly thin pork chops, so they'll probably be done pretty quickly, and that's why I went ahead and started the water. I've made this a million times, so I think I've got the timing down right. You know, it's one thing with this camera, I don't know if I can get a new lens. It only shows so much. You guys can, I can't do like me and something that's like right here, 2 feet from my face. It doesn't record the whole thing. I don't know why that is. I am making homemade mac and cheese, so I have all the other ingredients in the fridge. So I do really simple, guys. My kids don't like it all, the crumble, and I like it, but they don't like it. Especially Emily. They don't like fussy. So it's really more of a 3 cheese, cream, salt and pepper kind of deal. It's pretty simple, but really good. So one thing I've been wanting to do is actually give you guys a tour of the house and all the things that we've done. One of the things that are coming up are going to be, I'm actually going to repaint these cabinets. As much as I love this black, I really fell in love with that, I think it was called dark granite. It's like a dark brown that I used in the RV. I fell in love with that color. It's gorgeous. So I'm thinking I might bring that into the house and paint it that color here too. And it's just, you know, the kitchen cabinets, and they look fine black. No problem with it. It's just, I don't know, I'm thinking I want something a little different. I'm also going to be redoing the countertops. That's going to be another project you guys are going to see. I am going to be going in, I did this in Massachusetts where I painted the existing countertops. There's nothing wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with these. They're just ugly. They have like those gold speckles in them, you know, very dated 60s countertops. So, you know, I don't like them. And I've kind of been, I like redid all the floors. The whole bathroom got redone. We've done like a lot of work in the house. And so that's like one of the main things that I want to change. The countertops. And I'm going to go ahead and repaint these cabinets. I'm going to get that same color. And I believe it's called dark granite. Something granite. I'll check. I'll make sure. I have thought about painting the walls. We live in a cabin. I think that this part right here, this is kitchen living room. I feel like that's a spotlight on me right now because it's such a bright light. We did that on purpose for baking so I could like really see. But maybe I should like flip it around. You guys can see a little bit of the shop. That's kind of better. That was bad lighting. So we've done like a lot of work in the house, and I'm still, you know, finishing some stuff up. And I want to, now that we've been here for almost a year, I want to change some things that I already did, which means cabinets. You can see the black right here. I want to change that out. I did think about painting. I'm going to take you guys along with me for these things too. I'm still debating on whether or not I want to paint in here. Every single room in this house looks like that. They're all the exact same wood, the same color, except now Emily's room, my bad, I lied. Emily's room, we redid the walls because they did not have this on it. So we put up sheetrock everywhere, ceiling, walls, everywhere. Aiden's room is this, and all the other rooms is this except for the bathroom. But Aiden painted his room white. So, looks good in white. I wouldn't do white, but they like white. So anyway, I'm still debating on whether or not I want to paint. Even the ceiling, guys, is this wood. It's all, everywhere is wood. I don't know. I've been going back and forth for months on whether or not I should paint this. It's Knotty Pine, not my favorite. I'm not a fan of Knotty Pine. And it's got like an orange-ish undertone to the stain that was used. You can see that. Like, for me on the camera, I can see that that looks orange. So, also not my favorite when it comes to wood. I like the browns. Even a cherry is nice. But I'm not big on any oak. I don't like anything with this orangish tint to it. I don't like. So I'm still debating on whether or not I should paint. So anyway, these are just a couple of things that we are going to be embarking on very soon. The outside stuff is I'm going to be building a new greenhouse, but building the greenhouse. Last year I just put up that temporary cheap thing because it was something really fast that I could put up and use quickly. That actually, we had rain and a little the wind and stuff, and it just collapsed. It died. So we took that down. That's gone. But I would like to build one like I did in Massachusetts. So like a sturdy, nice greenhouse. All of that and more, you guys, is we have coming up for this year, and it's very exciting. This time of the year is always exciting for me because it's everything starting new. So when the snow disappears and spring comes and all the flowers start, and I can get out there and I can plant my seedlings in a greenhouse, and I can prep the garden beds, and we can get our pigs and we can get our meat chickens, and it's just it's an exciting time of the year for me, and you guys are gonna come with me. You are. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you continue to follow us. I've gotten a whole lot of new subscribers since starting the crafting uploads. And I hope that those of you who have come to the channel for that stick around for the rest of it, because it's going to be fun. I like seeing what people are doing outside of just washing their hands. So, and like I said, this is our homestead, and this is also a business. So it's not just crafting for the fun of it. And even though I love it, it is fun for me. I don't do it just for that. I do it because, see that room right there? That's the shop. All right, I'm gonna put together a medley of vegetables using some zucchini that we grew last year. So it's gonna be onions, zucchini. I actually have some carrots I could use, broccoli. It's just literally a medley. You just throw stuff in it.